Steph Curry is just disgusting. So I'm gonna put him as a 10 seed. Like I just have to put him in, at least in the play-in. Same with Greg Popovich. Like it's funny that we don't say a player for the Spurs, but that's how
Oh,
good Greg
come on, put
Popovich
some
is.
respect on DeMar DeRozan. You see that game winner last night?
But even if DeMar DeRozan went down, we're still putting Greg Popovich in the play-in.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
how good he is.
yeah.
Uh, DeMar DeRozan, as you said, he's probably worked himself into another 20 million per year
Yeah.
contract with how he's playing. Completely efficient. They don't have LaMarcus Aldridge anymore, but he wasn't really impacting them anyways. Jakob Poeltl is becoming better defensively. He's fouling less. Keldon Johnson took a big step this year. DeJounte Murray, consistent this year. I think they're a good playing team. I don't expect them to do anything in the play-in, but they're a good ninth seed. And the Memphis Grizzlies, man, like they still don't have Jaren Jackson back. So once he gets introduced to this team, I think they could go on a run and really solidify that 8 spot.
Yeah. So okay, so you're predicting the Mavericks to be out of that play-in. You think the Mavericks are the
Up
6th seed?
6.
You
Yeah.
have Lakers 7,
7, yeah.
and then
Grizzlies 8.
Grizzlies 8, Spurs 9, Warriors 10.
I think Warriors 9, Spurs
Warriors
10.
9, Spurs 10. Okay, so looking at that play-in tournament, the Warriors are the least talented team in that
And
play-in tournament.
I think they beat the Spurs.
But
So it'll be Warriors versus Grizzlies because I think LeBron will beat the Grizzlies and secure that 7th spot.
yeah, no, I
And then
agree. It's just like,
Warriors versus Grizzlies, man.
man,
Grizzlies might miss out on playoffs again because of this playing
yeah,
tournament. They missed out last year with Dame beating them, and I think they're going to miss out this year with Steph beating them. And I think this is going to be really good for John Morant's development. He's going to be beaten by 2 of the greatest point guards, in my opinion, right now. Number 1, Steph Curry, and right now, number 2, Dame Lillard. So yeah, John Morant just got to improve, and he's going to do it in the summer, man. We know how much he improves.
yeah, and I like the way you said that because they wouldn't be beaten by the Warriors. If the Warriors win, they're not being beaten by the Warriors. Like
The
Andrew Wiggins
Warriors,
isn't dropping,
yeah,
28. Draymond Green's not
Steph,
going to make 2 3-pointers. Like Steph Curry's going to have a 45-point game, right? And
yeah,
that's like he's going to show up for that play in. Like he's going to want that more than anyone else in that tournament except maybe LeBron.
yeah,
So if that is how it pans out, how the 7 to 10 seeds pan out, I might put some money on the Warriors to get out
yeah,
to
for
get into
sure.
that playoffs. And I mean,
And
like the Warriors are completely overmatched by Utah, by Phoenix, but like,
hey, call me crazy, man. Draymond Green at center with Steph Curry. I don't know, man. Utah's gonna be scared. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, like if you can
I,
play one extra shooter, like they're playing Wiseman and Draymond Green a lot of the time. That's like
yeah,
2 pretty much non-shooters. If you actually play Draymond and then you have like Wiggins who's having a pretty good year, if Oubre can start making shots, like I don't know, it's kind of an interesting team.
we seen point guards consistently attack
Yeah,
Rudy Gobert, and if Rudy Gobert wants to get rid of the stigma of he's a regular season player, because I said if I had a media vote, I would never ever vote Rudy Gobert Defensive Player of the Year, because it doesn't matter what he does in regular season, he gets attacked in postseasons every year, and he gets picked off and destroyed. And if he gets to stop the switches of Draymond Green and Steph Curry, he could show how much he improved this year, and it'll be a great matchup for him and his legacy as well.
yeah. Like I I I don't envy the teams in the 1 and 2 seed in the
Yeah,
West.
LeBron and Steph.
Like like Utah finally puts a year together. Phoenix finally has like an amazing year, and
Yeah,
only to face LeBron and maybe Steph like just going ballistic in the first round.
be
That's not
tough.
fun. That's not fun. And then like that's just to get to the second round where you're gonna be
Yeah,
facing Nuggets or Portland or
like
something.
yeah, and it would be super fun for us though, because
Yeah,
imagine an 8 and 7 seed beating the 1 and 2 seed. Like if it's gonna happen any year,
yeah.
like the
It's gonna
scenario
be this
we
year.
laid out is this year. Yeah, like it's gonna be crazy, and we'll be going crazy. Like imagine that happen. Like it never happened in NBA history. It'd be history
Yeah,
making.
yeah. And I was kind of iffy on the play-in tournament at the beginning of the year, but I'm kind of loving it now. Like, imagine if
Yeah,
LeBron and the Lakers just straight up fell out of the playoffs because of these injuries. Now I know
yeah,
that's just how it works, but come on, like I don't know. I
it's
like
not
that
fair.
LeBron has some cushion, and I like that
Yeah,
Steph has a chance to
Curry.
be in these huge games.
Yeah, and it's like small series too, right? These playing tournaments where a microwave player such as Steph Curry could win you a 3 game series
Yeah,
because that's how good he is. It doesn't matter,
yeah.
like a three
It's almost
game
like an
series against,
NCAA March Madness game, right?
yeah,
Just
and
one and done.
and it's with NBA players who are like
Yeah,
so different, right? So it's just so interesting, and it's the play-ins are going to have so much attention to them too, with big names like LeBron and Curry in them. That's just going to help the NBA viewership in general too.
Yeah, this is going to be amazing
Yeah.
for viewership. And yeah, thanks for watching. Listen to the Stretch the Floor podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram.